Namaskar. I am Mr. K. Selvakumar, Assistant Professor and Head of the Department BB, Andaman College, ANCO, situated at Port Blair, Andaman Nicobar Islands, UT. Our college is affiliated to Pondicherry University. So I am a participant of 10th online UGC Guru Diksha Faculty Induction Program from 19th May to 17th June 2022 by UGC Human Resource Development Center of Gujarat, Ahmedabad. Today I am going to deliver my presentation on the topic Evolution of Higher Education Sector in India. So what is evolution? Evolution means nothing but changes according to the environment. In education, the evolution is very important to balance the gap between understanding to understand and understanding to understanding. Education is one of the ladder to link the insight to science. So evaluation is very essential for balancing the development of technology. So in India, education is one of the backbone to face the challenges, not only in India, in all globe. It is the tools to face the challenge in the environment, cultural, social and economic. The impact of evolution in the education system happened since the period of ancient to modern. The evolution of higher education is very compulsory and necessary to balance the resources and for the sustainability development in all aspects. The evolution of the higher education role in the technology, communication and environmental changes. So mainly the influences of evolution of the higher education happen the following points, that is sustainability. So now the world resources in many areas get decreases in gradual. So we have to balance that. That is called sustainability. So we need education to balance the resources, understandability. So the education, that is evolution, the education is help to understand the sustainability. Global link. Now the multinational companies, MNCs are making vital role in the global. Every country is not individual, they are group. And individual also not an individual, they are linked with society in social media. So global link is one of the important influence which the evolution of education has happened. Environmental changes, last 10-20 years, the major changes has happened in the globe, in everywhere, every place. No place is kept idle without the environmental changes. Maybe different style, but the environmental changes totally happening, continue last 10 to 20 years. To balance that, to understand that, we need education, we need some technology, so that the evolution is needed. Culture and lifestyle. So we are global linked, so international cultures are mixed with each and every countries. So we want to change our lifestyle. For that we need some understanding, we need some knowledge. So evaluation is happened through understanding this concept. Security and defense is one of the present challenges for each and every country. All countries need their boundaries to be safe by high technology weapons and other technologies related to the defense. So that is technology. We need some education or advanced evaluation in the part. Communication. So now we need fast communication to accessible any part. So that is one of the influence part in the education. Now the higher education system, we can classify it into three parts. It is three steps: ancient period, medieval period and modern period. What is ancient period? Like pre-independence, post-independence, we can major classify it into that. Pre-independent maybe comes under ancient period, very old, and recent pre-independence and old post-independence comes under medieval period, and very modern at present comes under modern period. So we can classify the evolution changes or evolution in the education in three period: ancient period, medieval period and modern period. The education system in the modern period First of all, we discuss the ancient. The ancient period, the education system based on the traditional. Okay, Gurukul system, Brahmachari system. They are followed the concept of Mahabharata, Ramayana. These all the important tools are uh, things which is very close to the peoples, and they are understand the reality of the life in different styles. In Gurukula system, what the students are lived with the school, that is gurus, and they are learning something from the gurus, that is school system. In this, the students live together irrespective of the social standing. They learned the basic essential behavior and cultural through the people, gain knowledge and help to unknowing to know to survive in the society, mingle with the peoples. Brahmacharyam is also one of the part that develop the individual thinking ability. They keep away from their family and they sacrifice their self-interest and they dedicated to the society to learn something, so that they come out their family and they have some period of time. During this period, he was completely self-disciplined and self-control. All sorts of luxuries and pleasures were to be avoided. This was called as Brahmacharya, where the students concentrated on the learning various subjects. So then once they learn, they once again promoted to others to taught some concept what they appear. This system mainly followed. And the ancient period system, the educations were Vedic education in Vedic various parts, and Mahabharata and Ramayana all the traditional and technology. Mahabharata is based on the behavioral based, and Ramayana is based on the technology based. So these types of education is covered in the ancient period, so that the peoples they communicate, they able to communicate, they able to adjust the environment. This was the ancient system, ancient period of education system. Now in the medieval period, very close to the pre-independence and prior to the post-independence. The medieval period is the transient period from ancient to modern. Okay. So in this, the education system is little developed. They identify the various specific areas like arts, architecture, painting, logic, grammar, philosophy, astronomy, literature, Buddhist, Hinduism, Arthashastra, economical and politics, law and medicines. Though these are the specific area they identify. The education in the medieval India expressed a new perspective in the 11th century. Particularly the Muslim established the elementary and secondary education. They give some part of education in the medieval period, and they open this schools, that is primary and secondary schools. Through that the students are benefited, or they learn something. The secondary schools called as Madras taught achieved language skills. Okay, so this is the medieval period. So through, in this period particularly the subjects were clarified, something unique areas are identified. In this period the Hindus, Muslims cultures are identified or exchanged. So there is little bit evolution in the education system has happened. So after the modern is present, that is post independence. After independence, the period is in the transit time, that is in the British. So the modern education system introduced by the British. So the education system which British introduced, teaching of English language was given greater emphasis, and the study of languages like Arabic, Persian and Sanskrit were left to individual effort. The main objective of the modern education system was introduced modern education, reduce the expenditure on administration. promoting English language, expand the market of English goods, spreading Christianity. In this, the period Indian would remain Indian only in their color, while their interest, ideas, moral and intelligence. So, the modern period of evolution has happened due to the British rolling in Indian periods. Okay, in this period of many colleges, many universities introduced by the British. There is Western education system in India was introduced. 1984, Sir William John in the society started several English schools. 1828 to 1838, William Bentinck along with Lord Macquarie and Rajaram Mohan Roy encourages some English learnings. 1854 enabled the department to be established in every province in the universities, opened at Calcutta, Bombay, and Madras in 1857. So many universities are open, but mainly the focus on the British system, that is English education system. Mainly they are focused on the Christianity and the education system developed through the implementation of English learning. Okay, so this is the modern education, that is mainly British time. Okay, and very latest, at present the modern education system is totally different. Now everything is balanced. Okay, ancient, medieval and modern, so all at present peoples are the students are able to understand all the things. So all technologies are used nowadays. Everything is very clear. The present system is totally based on digital platform. So at modern period, mainly the education system is introduced through colleges and university. Without college and schools, colleges and university, the no education system is transferred. But in ancient period, there is no such college and universities. Medieval it is introduced, but in modern, purely it is dependent upon the schools, college and universities. And we are using the printed material based digital mode of education, e-learning platform, global technology, virtual mode of education. So all the modern technology are used in the modern education system. So it is one of the advanced education system, and this is very necessary to balance the present requirement of the youngsters with the society needs. So at last I would conclude, it is true that the development happened in the higher education in India is the real flow of education. India consisting 1/5 of the population of the world and connect with each individual to the world through higher education system. The Indian brain play the vital role in the global industries only of evaluations. Otherwise, it's not possible. The evaluation system in India is very closely identified. Unless the evaluation happen, India cannot be addressed by other countries. So the evaluation in the education is essential to develop and enlighten the insight of the individual and the whole population of the world. So this is the evaluation of higher education. So I thank you, UGC Human Resource Development Center of Gujarat University Ahmedabad for providing me such opportunity to join the 10th online UGC Guru Daksha Faculty Induction Program. Thank you very much. Thank you. Namaskar.